Assalamu alaikum guys. How are you? I hope all of you are feeling well and enjoying your life. Today, our first lecture is about parts of speech. These are the basic units of English. These are the basic and important parts of English skill. So, we will talk about today parts of speech. What are parts of speech? What can be the definition of parts of speech? These are the parts, these are the source where you can find, you can enhance, you can learn all the sources and the performance and the source to get and know all the activities, all the performance which are coming in up videos. So there are eight parts of speech. There are eight parts of speech. So guys, there are eight parts of speech. The very first one is noun. Now, as all of us knows, what can be the noun? Noun, here is a short and important definition. Noun is the name of a person, place, or thing. In what aspect it can be? Noun can be the name of thing, as like car. Noun can be the name of person, as like Ali. And noun can be the name of place, and that can be New York. So this is a short and important examples which can clarify the audience, which can clarify and let you know that what actually noun is. Coming towards, and we will write a simple word in a simple sentence. How we can use a noun in a sentence, and how can we identify a noun? For example, Ali is a good boy. Here is a statement where noun is mentioned. This person is, the name Ali is noun. We hear in all of this sentence, we talk about Ali, and that is the person about whom all the sentences written. Coming towards the second, that is pronoun. The definition of pronoun is the replacer of noun. Simply, the word Ali which we used in a sentence, that was Ali. Just we should replace Ali from this Ali to the pronoun. What can be pronounced? For example, she, he, it, I, we, they, and you. So these are pronouns. She we use for singular female, and he for singular male, and it for anything. I is the one we use just for I for a singular person, the one who talks about himself or herself, and we for plural. And then we for plural means here, and they also for plural where means all of them which are somehow far from us, and you for a singular who is in front of you. So these are the things. Now come towards the same sentence, Ali. If we change it to pronoun, all the sentence remains the same. And this one just changes from noun to pronoun. If here is Ali, so I can put here, despite writing Ali, I write he. Now in pronoun, it comes like he is a good boy. Yeah, it is changed into pronoun. Firstly, that was Ali, which was named as noun, and here it has begun that pronoun. So coming toward that was a pronoun. And definition, there was a pronoun parts of speech, significant part of speech, and that was a definition that is the lesser of noun, and these are the examples. And now coming towards the fourth one, the third one, that is an adjective. What is the definition of adjective? It describes or modifies a noun and pronoun. How it describes and how it modifies noun and pronoun. So it describes a noun. How like here is a sentence that Mehak is a good girl. Here in this sentence, this is a noun, this is a helping verb, and this is article A, and this is what we are talking about. This is the important thing about which we are talking. This is good. Here it modifies. It modifies what? Noun and pronoun. This is a noun which is mentioned in a statement. So Mehak is a good girl. This good shows and this describes Mehak. This good describes Mehak, and this should means modify and describe this Mehak. That Mehak is a good girl. And the fourth one is that is verb. What is the definition of verb? Verb, it describes an action or state of being. How? In a sentence. If there is an action, if the doer of an action does something, we qualify and we show that action in a sentence that what actually subject does in a statement. And what are the examples of verb? That is, for example, run, jump, is, seen. Coming towards its examples, if I say, I told you in the definition that it describes an action in a sentence or state of being. This, if I say, he is running, my brother has jumping, and he jumped. He jumped means he has jumped over the wall. So this is an action which shows in a statement. And talking about in a definition, I told you state of being. This state of being, now mostly the question arises, the people say if it is just means shows if it just shows an action. So how it comes in a state of being? If I say Ali is a good boy. This is his what? This is also a statue word, a kind of word. But we are just talking about, we are just doing the definition of this, we are just literally somehow talking about this. So this Ali is a good boy. It is a state. Here it shows the mentioned activities and the qualities of Ali that he is. It is a state of being that he is. And the next example is that he seems he seems a good person. So this seems a state of being. This is his quality. Permanently, he seems. This is one of the means a state of being which describes and qualifies the word. And this fifth one is adverb. What is the definition of adverb? It modifies a word, adjective, or another adverb. How like? What can be the examples of adverb? Quickly. Mostly. Yesterday. These are some examples of adverb. And now coming towards the sixth one, that is preposition. What is the definition of preposition, and what is the number in parts of speech of preposition? It shows the relationship and the relation between a noun, pronoun, and another word. How it connects a noun, pronoun with an object or a subject. For example, what can be the examples of preposition? For example, in, on, at, and under. These are the examples of preposition which connects two words, which connects a subject with object or someone else, which is mentioned in a passage or in a statement. And then the seventh one is conjunction. The definition of conjunction is it connects words simply. Conjunction means it connects two words, two phrases, or two means linking words, whether there are paragraphs, passages, or anything. Shortly, we say it connects words. So, what can be the examples of conjunction? For example, however, but, and. These are few examples of conjunction which connects the words. If I say Ali and Zafar are playing. So here it is a quite simple example of conjunction, where in definition we discussed about conjunction that it connects two words or two phrases or two paragraphs. So here Ali and Zafar are playing. Here Ali is one, Zafar is another person. If we combine them, if we get it linked, so there is a word aid, which I mentioned in the example. There is an example of conjunction. Here it combines, this and combines Ali and Zafar in a statement. So this is the example of conjunction. And the last one, that is interjection. It expresses a strong emotion. The definition of interjection is it expresses, it emphasizes a strong emotion. How like emotions can be divided into two sides and two pieces. One is emotion can be related to sorrow, and the second one is emotion can be related to joy. In both of the cases, we have means expresses and strong emotion. And what can be the examples of interjection? Wow. Hurrah. Alas. These are few common examples of interjection. As I told you that strong emotions can be related to joy and sorrow. Talking about joy, if I say that wow, we have won the match, this is an example that wow. It is important to put in a sentence this exclamation mark. Wow, we have won the match. Here, I express my strong emotion that about joy. Now we are enjoying, we enjoyed a lot, and now we are happy. It shows the happiness that wow, we have won the match. And talking about, as I told you, that it is divided into two pieces. One was joy and one was sorrow. Right? Write one example related to sorrow. A loss. My parents got that. May Allah not do that. It is just an example of interjection that a loss is so big, strong emotion. If someone say it is an example, may Allah not give, God forbid, our parents to get died. So it is a loss. My parents have died. They have passed away. So this is one of the examples of interjection related to soul. So these were the parts of speech which are more important for the enhancement of your communication skill, your grammatical. You will know that what can be the grammatical mistakes. So these are the parts of speech. So if you like it, if you get something from this lecture, so please subscribe and bell the icon